or more Zoom calls coming up. Severio, I guess. Well, I mean, trying to think. We did the training on Monday. Made some calls since then. It's been pretty. It's been a lot of missing, to be honest, Russ. I don't know if you've had a chance to see any of the earlier calls or
No.
not. But no, I think there's definitely some, or we're getting shut down right out the gate, and on a decent amount of these calls. And some of it I think can be, some of it is us. It's not to say that it's not us. We can get better. But I also think some of it could be the time right now with just what's going on out there. That people want to kind of have some distance. Like, I want to look at stuff. I don't want to be called. I don't want to be talked to right now. So we're just trying to find out how to be better with that. And maybe if you want to run through some of the calls, I like seeing you on here doing your thing too. And we can type you messages so that you say Camarillo or, not in the Utah Valley. Like, remember we did the one in the past?
Yeah.
Oh, was it? I don't know if that was even you, actually. I think it was Alma. Alma was doing some calls. Yeah, he did some, and he kept referring to the valley. But
Salt Lake Valley and not
right. But they thought he was talking about Simi Valley, so it still was. But the property was in Ventura, which had nothing to do with the valley. It was like
that's so funny
on the other side. So I'm razzing you for Alma, dude. But
yeah, exactly.
I know.
I was gonna say I've been there enough. I know.
You know the area well enough. When are you gonna move out?
Well enough. I don't know. I need to.
Yeah. I'll get you a really good deal, man.
I know, right?
So, anything though, Severio, that you have in terms of questions for Russ while we got the expert on here?
No, not really, not necessarily.
Okay.
Cool. Well, so tell me kind of just maybe what things they're saying that is shutting you down when you say you're getting shut down pretty early on. So let's role play one. So do you want to be it, Brandon, or you want?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So ring.
Hello, is this Russ?
No. Let me be the one. You show me what they're shutting you down on.
Okay,
so let me be the agent. Ring.
Okay. Hello.
Hey, I'm looking for Brandon.
Yes, this is Brandon. What's this about?
Brandon, Russ Orchard, Century 21. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
Hey, fantastic. Hey, the reason for my call was I noticed you had signed up on my website. And I just wanted to get an idea what you were looking for in a home.
I'm really not interested. I'm at work right now, Russ. It's not the best time, but it's I just registered on the site. I'm just trying to look at places right now.
Okay, so just kind of getting your feet wet, seeing what's out there.
Yeah.
Sounds like okay. Well, perfect. Hey, that makes a lot of sense. And if I were you, that's a great spot to be starting. So, the reason that I ask though is because I come across some really good deals, short sales, HUD homes, foreclosure, stuff like that. I just wanted to get an idea what you're looking for so I can keep an eye out for you.
Like I said, man, I'm at work right now. It's not the best time. I really got to get off the phone.
Okay, no worries. When would be the best time for me to give you a call back then?
Tomorrow.
Okay. Well, hey, just let me ask you real quick, just before I let you go then. If I came across a really good deal, would you want to know about it?
Not right now. Not at this time.
You wouldn't want to right now?
No.
Okay. So now if somebody's shut me down 3 times on that, I'm probably going to just say, all right, sounds good. Well, I'll give you a call back tomorrow. We can chat a little bit more. Yeah. But then I'm going to just make sure that there's a hot sheet set up for that lead that is to make sure the website's going to continue sending it. Because the thing is, if somebody really is thinking about buying and I do the reason I ask is I come across really good deals, they're going to tell me. And if they're not going to tell me, then that's when I would do the, hey, you need to go. Okay, well, yeah. So if they say they need to go, acknowledge it. Hey, you need to get back to work. No worries. Let me just ask you a quick question real fast. So if I did come across a good deal, would you want to know about it? If they say no to that, you're probably getting nowhere with them then.
Right.
So at that point, I probably would just say, all right, I'll give you a call back tomorrow. What time's best?
Yep. And then somebody was like, same time tomorrow.
Exactly. See, so if that's the case, then if they said, give me the call back same time tomorrow, then I probably at that point am just going to say, you know what, actually, I actually might know of a really good property for you. Would you have some time tomorrow at this same time to go out and take a look at it?
No, I'll be at work, but I'm just busy right now, so I may have a little bit more time tomorrow
So you just have more
to
time
talk to
tomorrow.
you.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Well, hey, no worries. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to just do some research so that what I can do is be really effective with your time tomorrow. Give me an idea what you're looking for in a home then.
Cool. That's good.
So, I mean, like ultimately it's just going to be about just kind of keep trying to drive towards that. Hey, give me an idea of what you're looking for. So in fact, since I'm still in the training room here, I'm gonna find a marker. Not that you'll probably be able to see it anyway, but just kind of think of it as your first objective is I've got to figure out what their needs and wants are.
Okay.
So needs and wants is, so my whole thing on a phone call is my first objective is everything I'm pushing for is to get them to tell me what they want.
Right.
That's the first thing outside of anything. Once they've done that, then number 2 is I'm going to push for the appointment. So I'm really not worried about the appointment until I get the needs and wants from them. So in that scenario where we were just role playing it and we're saying, I'm at work, blah, blah, okay, I'm just going to keep pushing for, well, hey, if I come across a good deal, would you want to know about it? Well, yeah, I mean, probably, but like I said, I'm at work. Okay, no worries. Just real quick, give me an idea what you're looking for so I can do some research and come up with some stuff that I could call you back later about. See, notice everything I'm doing is driving back to, you probably can't see that, can you?
No, but I wrote it down. So needs and wants, and then push for the appointment.
Yeah, it's just really trying to get to those needs and wants. Once I get the needs and wants, so once they've told me what they're looking for, now's when I'm going to try to be like, okay, now let's get an appointment. Now, in the event that I can get the appointment is then when I'm going to now start to talk about the lender. And so for me, I want the appointment. So think of it as this is 1, 2, 3, and that's the order that I want to go in. And a lot of times what agents want to do though is swap these 2 and 3 is talk about the lender before an appointment, because their thinking is, well, I don't want to waste my time and go out and do any of this if they can't qualify. I 100% agree, but I'm going to get the appointment first. Then I'm going to say, okay, let me get you in with the lender. Now, there are times that I would say if they mention something to you on the call about their credit or something like that, I might go to here before I go to the appointment, but pretty rare that I get into the lender before the appointment.
Yeah.
Because I just want to get the appointment. So.
Well, as well as you want to be the source. You want to be the point of contact, not the lender. You want to create the value.
That's right.
It's got to be you first, and that's actually, I was just sharing that just not too long ago on a little training session. Same point. No, that's perfect. Thanks for clarifying that too, because I'm going to send this. I'm recording it, so I'm going to send this to everybody else that's on the team, so that they can watch that, because I think that's the simplest, easiest way to hear it. Before we can do this. Anything else? Was that good, Silver?
Yeah, that was good. That was actually, remember that phone call that we made on Monday? That was actually what happened.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. I talked to this lady, and she's like, well, I can't talk right now. I'm at work. And then I said, well, when will be a better time to talk? And can I call you back in the afternoon? Or when will be a good time? And she's like, well, tomorrow. I said, tomorrow, what time? And she's like, at the same time. But, it's just like she's at work, busy. She can't talk, but I'm going to call her the next day at the same time.
It's amazing how many people, right, that are at work right now that are supposed to, more than likely, it's like 50-50, they're probably working from home. If not more than that, they're working from home. So you're at home. That's why you're online. That's why you're looking at these properties. But that's the excuse right now. So we just have to know that we can still ask a question. Let me ask you one more question. I love that. And I think that's what I need to be better at, instead of just letting them off the hook, just getting to the objections are going to come up. But I also like how you say you registered on my website. You didn't say VenturaCountyShortSales.com. And we talked about that with Anissa, and she was saying the same as well. So no, great information. Severio, since you're on the call, and just so you know, Severio just signed the agreement too, so we're official. So welcome, Severio. We're excited to rock and roll with you, brother.
Thank you for having me over. This is
awesome.
I'm excited about it.
Cool. So because you did that, it's not to get all excited crazy, but it is a showing request. It's out in Simi. It's mobile home. She's got like 3 or 4 mobile homes that she wants to see. I'm going to give you the first dibs. Do you want that, or do you want me to hand that? I could give it to Beatrice. Beatrice already signed hers as well. So it's up to you. Do you want to I haven't called her yet, so it's like she's
I can
asking.
handle that.
You want it? All right.
Yeah.
Well, it's, you're on the call, you're doing the training, and you're committing. So so let's get started with that. If you want, I'm going to sign it over to you, and then I'll give you unless you want to make some other calls before that, but I think we need to touch base because she requested those late last night.
Yeah, I'd say jump on that one right away.
Yeah, let's do that. Those are always the go-tos. So let me just pull her name up. So her name's Carolyn Ostick, and then I'm going to sign it over to you right now. So that should be your first call. And then she's already requested, and she may have requested a few more. I'm trying to pull up the properties because I wrote them down somewhere. Just so if you want to pull them up. Trying to figure out what's the easiest way to do this. Let me see. Maybe I can do it on a screen share. If you want to pull it up, so it's, do you got your Flex up, or do you need to get that up?
I can get it in 30 seconds.
Okay, I'm going to do mine right now too. They're available.
I'm gonna mute myself for a second because I got to call somebody real quick, but I'll keep listening.
No problem.
Okay, I'm in.
Okay, so first one is it's Catherine. It's 6480 Catherine with a K, and I can give you the MLS number, whatever is easiest for you.
Okay, give me the MLS number.
Okay, 22-000-3347. If you want to do a list of them, there's 4 properties.
Okay, give me yeah.
You know how to do the list? You ready to write them down, or?
Yep, no, I got it.
Okay.
I'm gonna type in right now.
Cool. Second one is 22-000-02601. That one's 5150 Los Angeles Avenue at 189.
Got it.
Next one is 22-30. So 000-2431. And that's 1550 Rory Lane, Simi Valley.
Got it.
And then the last one, it starts with TR, but it may be SR, but it's 2004-4002. For some reason, it's got TR on here. So sometimes it's like, it'll be SR dash.
Oh, TR at the beginning?
What's that?
TR at the beginning?
Yeah. But that one's supposed to be 5150 Los Angeles Avenue. So 2 of them are both Los Angeles Avenue in the same park, one for 154, one for 189.
Okay, let's see.
But it looks like legit properties. These are all, that's why I know Beatrice knows these areas really well with Simi. That's why I was saying I was going to offer it to her, but you're on the call and you just signed the contract. So you get rewarded for being on here.
I was able to pull 3 of this. The last one with TR didn't come out.
It may be under SR. Try it under SR dash.
Oh, okay.
2004. For whatever reason, it's showing TR off the website, but SR is pretty common. And that's South.
Yeah, I know. Give me that again. SR.
SR, and then do like a dash, like a hyphen.
Yeah.
2004-4002.
4002.
Uh-huh.
That's too many numbers.
2004-4002. Well, the address is 5150 Los Angeles Avenue again. And then this one's at 154. So when you type that address in, 2 should pop up. One's at 154, one's at 189. But it is active. I saw it on there. It's 47.
Yeah, the 189 is 5150 Los Angeles Avenue.
Both of them are the same address, but, but because it's in the same mobile home park.
Right.
But these are popular ones in Simi too. So it's that's why I think she knows what she's looking for. I'm going to see if I can pull up the other one. Yeah, that it is TR actually. So it's TR-2004.
Oh, maybe I didn't put the dash. That's what happened.
4002. Man, that light is bright in my eyes. Still good enough.
Now you look black.
What's that?
Now you look black.
Good. I've always wanted to be black, man.
All right. So, you want to call this lady right now, or call her after we're done
No,
with
right
this
now,
meeting?
bro. Set that up, bro.
All right, bro.
All right, bro. Unless you need me to do it, I can do it and hand it off if that's what you need. You know,
Ooh.
but I'd take an extra 15% if you need me to set that for you, bro.
That's fucked up,
Yeah, make your money, brother. Make your money.
right?
All right. Let me see. I'm gonna try to do something for you real quick. Do you have all of them up on yours, like all the MLS numbers on there for you, or do you just have them written down?
No, I have him on the website. I didn't write him down.
Cool. I'm gonna see if I can pull them all up and do a share screen for you.
All right, I'm gonna call this lady right now.
Cool.
Hello.
Hello, is this Carolyn?
Yeah.
Hi. Good morning. My name is Silverio Martinez with Century 21. How are you doing today?
I'm pretty good.
Great. Reason why I'm calling you is because we noticed that you have sent a request to go see a couple of mobile homes in Simi Valley. Is that correct?
Yes.
Perfect. When would you have? When would be a good time for you to?
Well, what I would like to know is what those space rents are.
Okay. Let me take some notes, and then I can go back into the property's details and find out all the information for you.
There's the one on Catherine, and what's the space rent over there? There's one on Roy Lane, and one on LA Avenue.
Correct.
I was looking at.
Yeah, I think I saw them on the website that you have saved those or you view those. All right, so
How hard is it to get a loan on a mobile home?
I'm sorry?
How hard is it to get a loan on a mobile home? I heard it's harder.
It is. It's totally different. Not every bank institution makes loans for or do loans for mobile homes. There's institutions that specialize on that. And they require most of the times, and it all depends on your credit too, your credit report. Most of the times they require up to 20-25% of money down, for the purchase of the
That's
of
not
the purchase
that's
price.
not gonna be a problem.
Okay, perfect. And that's pretty much it. And then they run your credit and look at your liabilities and your income, and depending on that, that's how they give you the money. Other than that,
So here's my other question.
Yeah.
It's not going to be me living in it. It's going to be my niece. So I don't think she would qualify. So what I want to do is have her and myself on it.
okay, so you're not.
And I think I looked before, and it said that the owner has to live there. But what if there was co-owners on the
contract?
She live with me in foster care. It literally, it's like my kid.
Right. Okay. Well, here's what happens. Every mobile home park is different. They all, they're not owned by the same people, so everyone have their own guidelines. Sometimes they can be a little bit more flexible on that. The best thing we can do is we can talk to the HOA or the management people in there before we waste any time. And
I would think right now there's not a lot of people buying. I would think that it would be a whole lot easier.
There's probably a possibility that there'll be more.
I don't know how many people are buying right now. I really doubt it.
Well,
it's definitely a good time.
We're still doing business. We still have people buying. Basically, the people that are buying right now are the people that have.
They were already leveraged to do it.
Correct. Perfect. That you said it right. And so because of that, we're still having escrows opening and closing and stuff like that. There's always people with money, to do that. But in this case, with the mobile home park management people, we definitely need to set a plan, and put everything together with you and you say your niece?
Yeah.
Okay. And we can explain the situation to them, and having the means or having the money to do it right now.
And I would prefer to be upfront about it, because that's the better way. Trying to do something that's underhanded is just not going to work for me.
Correct, because then we waste everybody's time.
Yeah.
And it's better to do it up front. Then that way we know exactly if they say yes, it's okay for us to do that. Then we'll go ahead and take care of it. But then after that, it's just like a regular escrow. Once they say they don't have any issue with that, we just submit the application with them, and everything else is just it just runs like a regular escrow.
If you would do me a favor and find out how much the space rents are back.
Of course.
There's another. I don't know that this one would work. There was a home, but I'm only positioned to do so much, and I would prefer to put the 20% down, because she needs something that she can manage financially.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
There's a home on Loma, but it's only 1 bedroom, and I doubt if that's going to work. It's probably pretty tiny. It's in the Santa Susana Knolls. It looks nice on the inside. It looks pretty junky on the outside. But can you look at that and tell me if it's way up in the hills in the Knolls in Santa Susana? Is it on the lower end?
I can do that.
I tried to look. It's on Loma.
Loma, okay.
It's a 1 bedroom. Okay.
I can do
it.
that.
Let me know. Find out the space rent, and if you can get back to me with all that, I would appreciate it.
Perfect. Is there anything else that you need me to do for you?
No, I'm sorry to be so bossy.
No. I said it in a way that, is there anything else I can find out for you?
There was I don't know if it's possible. What's the HOA on the condos over there on by Verde Park? Do you know?
You know what? I don't.
Okay.
But
I think that one's gone that I saw anyways.
But the HOAs over there are usually, they're about 380, I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was one that was it said auction or something about a week and a half ago.
Oh, those ones are usually. Yeah, those ones usually require a cash purchase.
Oh no.
Yeah, auctions is cash purchase.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, then I'll call you back with this information then.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Carolyn.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Jeez, man.
What do you think?
Good job. That's a deal right there. I think. I mean, what do you think, Brian?
No, I think so. You're just killing me, though, bro. I'm like, dude, come on, Silverio. Come on, bro. No, bro, you got it. You did well. Obviously, she liked you. I can tell she liked you. She liked that you're straightforward. And she even joked about being bossy with you at the end. So, no, you did the right things. A few things just in terms of trying to get to it quickly. She asked about the financing for the mobile home. CRM funding with Pat Ramey. I text you her cell phone. So the way that I try to clarify, yes, it is different in terms of financing. Most of your traditional banks, traditional lenders will not do mobile homes that are not affixed, to the foundation. So you just to create a little bit of value, you start leading it with it. But you sounded like you knew enough about it, so you're fine. But I'm just trying to give you some other little things to throw out there. Then you tell her, so it is really important to speak to a mobile home loan officer. We have somebody, her name's Pat Ramey, of all last names, right? We have somebody that I do trust. That's good. So now it's just the key is trying to get a hold of her, because this whole stay-at-home order has impacted people, So what you can say is, I'll try to reach out to her if you're okay with it, and try to put the two of you in touch. But you don't need to jump to that right out the gate, right? It's just talking about it a little bit. You did what's important is you kept getting information, and she was asking a lot about what's the space rent. You didn't know it, which is fine. You don't need to know it, but I'll get that information to you. It's different at every park, like you said, and then, we'll get back to it. So you set it up nicely. You did what you called her, you spoke with her, you connected with her, and then it's just kind of piecing those things together. But I'm here trying to type on the chat and it's not working. I'm like, dude, what is going on?
I know.
I don't want to talk, and throw you off.
My chat room on too, and I'm like, okay, it must be doing good, because Brandon is typing.
it wasn't working, dude. And I'm trying to like just say CRM funding with Pat Ramey and like give you the numbers so that you can just give it to her, and then she could at least start on that process.
I get what you're saying, but what I was trying to do right now, it was just get another reason to call her back.
Of course.
I didn't want to give her all the information. I just want to she will have the need for me to call back. She's like, okay, can you find out this for me? I have the properties on the
you could give it to her.
And say, hey, it's this much, blah blah. I say, you know what? Every park is different. Let me find out the details on this. Let me call you back. Is there anything else that you want me to find out for you? I just want to call back again. And now she's like, yeah, you can call me back. Now when I call her back, I want to give her this information. Then I'm going to bring up the lender and I say, hey, look, this is how we should do this.
For sure.
And it seems like she's very straightforward. And she's like, I want to know all these things up front. If it's doable, then let's go ahead and do it. If it's not, I don't want to waste anybody's time. I don't want to be in the middle of it. And all of a sudden, we can't do this.
Yeah. And that's why I would call Pat, talk to her, ask her the question, okay, somebody wants to buy it for her daughter, right? Some parks require that you got to be over 55 and older, so it won't work in that situation. So you have to check and see what she can do or can't do. And then once you can share that information with her, now you're answering the questions that are most relevant to her. And she's going to see, okay, I can ask you something and you're going to get me the answer. You're resourceful. You're going to get it. But most importantly, right now, if you can, you want to meet her face to face. So you want to try to set that showing appointment up, because even if this mobile home doesn't work, she may buy a condo. She may buy something else that she can do.
Well, she's going to do something, like based on that's why I was saying from that's a good one. In my opinion, she's going to do something to take care of her niece. Like she said, it's like her kid. So that one's one for sure. Something's going to come of it.
Cool.
So Russ, let me ask you, what do you think? Did you see me talking? Did you hear the conversation?
So I was on for a different call for part of it, so I didn't get the whole thing. But what I saw, What questions did you? Or you wanting something specific?
No, just some feedback.
I just hit him below the knees right out the gate. Like, that was horrible, bro.
I know, and I'm like, hey, I was like, great job. That was
I know. Awesome. He wants to pick me up right now is what he wants. He's like, come on, man. My ego's crushed a little bit right now. Yeah. I can hear the nerves in there, bro. Dude, I get thrown off my game all the time, dude.
I think what I would say is just what Brandon said is right on. He's right on. The biggest thing, so even though we talked about, I erased it all, but that needs and wants in the appointment, the reason the appointment is so important, and so this is just piggybacking off what Brandon said, is if you go out and get face-to-face with these people, you're their agent.
Yep.
And I'm sure I've used the analogy with you, but it's like when you go to a furniture store and the salesperson is helping you and they walk away. When somebody else comes up and says, can I help you? You go, oh no, I got somebody helping me. If you can get face-to-face in these people, you're their agent. And so that they will then tell everybody else, oh, no, I've already got somebody. So that's why I would totally agree of like, get in front of the people as fast as you can.
Try to get her out to that park. She's already got the showing request. She wants to get the space rent to see if it makes sense. She'll try to come up with excuses and not going out there. You want to try to meet her face to face. And, this was on internet lead conversions. They say to win the game of internet lead conversion, first agent to get face-to-face wins. Yep. That's so how you win the game. It's all about face-to-face. And then our stats and everything shows 67%. It's like two-thirds of internet buyers that meet with that first agent. That's the only agent they ever work with. They never call it. They get tired. Dude, it's a crappy process trying to find an agent. It's very awkward. You're meeting complete strangers and then it's got to fit and all this. They don't want to do that again. As long as you're not an idiot and as long as you're not like, you're just like where you're just, and you know what I mean? You got to be you know what I mean? And just connect with them, show them the value. Once you meet with them face to face, it's going to happen from there. So that's just the key. So, but nah, bro, you handled it the right way. I was just giving you a hard time, but I was kind of cringing at the beginning. I'm like, dude, what are you doing, bro? This is a layup.
Dude, I missed the beginning. Yeah.
I was like, this is a layup, and you were complicating it. She's throwing you stuff, and it's like, what? Give me the call. Let me do this right now. So, but
see, maybe that's why I'm being nice. I was still on the other phone call at the start. So.
You know what? It's all right. Bring it.
Huh?
Bring it. I said, bring it. I want to hear it.
Good.
Right.
Good.
I'm good.
Well, you're lucky I couldn't chat on here because you were gonna get all kinds of messages on this one, bro. I was like, dude, what are you doing? Like, just stop
Awesome.
talking. Let me just hop on right now, man. You know.
Yeah.
But no, I'm only feeling good because I finally had one good one yesterday after getting freaking rejected all week, dude. But no, dude, you did good. And she was a more of a driver personality, just kind of to it. So just be quicker. You can't,
Yep.
you know, you can't. We've talked about it before. When you take too long to think about what you need to say, you got to get to it. Like when they want it, you got to give it to them. Give them an answer and keep moving. The ones that are slowing it down and are a little bit more passive, then you're fine, you know, in terms of taking your time and explaining things. But just try to think about what it is that you want to get to and get to it, you know, and then, okay, I'll get you that. That sounds great. Boom. Let's go.
Well, and again, just go to the needs and wants. If you've got the needs and wants, then the next step is appointment. Just kind of keep that in mind. That's what we're talking about. I got to get needs and wants, then I got to get an appointment.
Yeah.
So
that was good.
All right. Hey, I got to jump off so I can get started on ramping up for
great.
this noon thing. So
all right.
Thanks guys. See you tomorrow.
All right.
Damn it.
Did you just do a rip right now or what, man? I thought you weren't into that stuff, dude. Or it's that COVID-19. Oh, man.
I was chewing a banana. The very last piece just like freaking went straight.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, you already got one. She's definitely top priority right now. If you want, let's make a couple more calls, and then just to get it going, it's 10:48. Let's just make calls till 11, and then right after we get off at 11, you know,
I'll call Rami.
Yeah.
Find out what's going on.
Yeah, it's Pat Ramey.
Yeah.
And
I did business with him before. I know.
What's
I know
that?
who they are.
Cool. With
their office over there in Ventura.
Yeah, CRM funding.
Yeah.
And they
in the market.
Yeah.
I think it's a market. Yeah, somewhere over there.
Yeah, I've never been to the office, but
I've been in the office. I closed a deal with them a few years ago.
Good.
So yeah, I know. I got it, brother. I got their contact information.
Awesome.
All right.
Hey, nice way to start the day off today, right?
This is awesome.
Hey, bro, that's why, you know,
you gotta be present. You know what I mean? You gotta show up.
Mm-hmm.
That's 50% of the bottle right there.
It's probably 90%, dude. We just got to show up and do the work.
90%. You know? Let's put 90% then.
It's not about trying to be perfect on here, man. It's about just going for it, being yourself, be natural. Don't overthink it. Who cares that I'm watching a Russ or whatever? You just get in tune with what you do, and you got the skills, bro. You know what to do. That's why I like that you're on these leads, man, because you have the experience. You know what it is. It's just listening to them, truly listening to what she's saying, and then not being afraid to, you know, to share with her what you need to share with her. But no, I think you had the hook right, where it's like, I want to give her enough information, but not too much where I have a reason to call her back. Right. But when you call her back, have everything ready to go, man. Answer all the questions she brought up. You want to make sure you answer just about every single one of those. The HOA on the one complex that you weren't sure of, right? That was good. You were honest about it. She was okay with it. But find out what that HOA is. She talked about the auction and you hit that on the head. That was money, you know? So, so then it's the space rent and then the question to Pat. And if you don't hear back from Pat, don't just let her know. I've already called Pat. I haven't heard back yet. Don't wait until you hear back from Pat before you tell her. Say, we'll figure that part out. But what I can do if you want to go see it is we can try to set a couple of these up, whether today or another day. And then in the meantime, try to get in touch with Pat so that, you know whether or not this is a viable option or not. Because when you say that I can check with the HOA because each HOA is different, they'll use that as an excuse. Well, I want you to check with that HOA before we go show the property. Right now, you just want to go see the property. Then you check with the HOA after the fact. But right now, just get toe to toe. You know what I mean? Meet her in person, and then your probabilities are going to get a lot. What you do from today to the next few hours is either going to make or break whether you connect with this person. Right now, you got about, I'd say, a 99% chance that you're going to see her face to face right now. The longer time goes on, if it goes 24 hours, if it goes 48 hours, everything that worked now, she forgets about. Life comes in, she's thinking about this, she's thinking about COVID, she's watching the news, whatever is happening, Now it dropped 70, 60, 50, 30, 20% chance. And dude, that was when we did prospecting school, everything was about setting an appointment within 48 hours. The longer you went past 48 hours, the probabilities of them rescheduling or canceling went through the roof. So you had to set it within the next 2 days. It's critical to you got to get people while they're hot, while they're called, while they're engaging. So when she hit the showing request, that's why I said this is the first call. Yeah, we could have looked at 1 million or 700 or something like that and got rejected. And then we take too long. And then guess what? She gets a hold of somebody else on another website. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, yeah, no, I just want to share that because it's all recorded and then we could share that with everybody else. But these are the things that we got to get. Like when you talk about mastering this is what we have to master. This is the part you got to get them while they're eager and get them the information. And then while we make these other calls, it's easy to get more excited about the next one. She still needs to be number one top priority. Even if this other one sounds good and it's a potential listing or something else, it's like, it's just a mobile home. It's like, no. That's somebody who needs our service, who needs our help, and you got to get face-to-face. So if you can get face-to-face with 2 or 3 people, if you can, you know what I mean? But but that's how we become a machine with this. So so let's run through and at least do a couple more of these pro agents. All right, let's see what we got. So we got one looking up to 1 million. I'm going to send that to you right now. She just registered. So her name's Amanda Pugel, and she's looked at North Hollywood, 2 properties in North Hollywood, one at 969 and one at 1299. Okay, I just assigned it to you.
She sound Pugel is like
Oh, dude, check out her check out the contact info.
Huh?
You see, have you opened it yet? Refresh it on your screen.
I did.
Did you see the contact info?
Yeah, Amanda Pugel.
You're right. Do you
do I what?
So there's a way you can do, so I updated it where it pulled her social media. Do you see that button?
Yeah. You're talking about the picture?
Yeah, you see the picture? So hurry up and call that one, dude. Come on, bro, connect.
All right then.
You're all clearing your throat. That's cool, man. So you already got hopefully an appointment set with this gal. Skip hit one yesterday. Mine have been Sphere. It's been my Sphere that's been connecting. Trying to think if there's been anybody else off this. I don't know. The one I connected with yesterday, I handed off to Skip. So he was the only one on there, but I came on late, so it was my bad. Oh man.
Okay, here we go.
Hi, you've reached Amanda Butler. I'm not able to come to the phone right now. Could you leave your name and
Cool. So it's a legit number.
There you go. So what I'll do is I'll send her an email.
I'm sure you will send her an email. Right.
Connect with her, you know what I mean?
Right. Let's make some other calls. You're gonna, like I said, don't shift your priority, bro. Make sure you keep that other one on the top of the list. That's your appointment. All right. Sign you another one right now too. So this one, her name is Lydia. I don't know how to say her last name, Nazazi or something like that.
In Spanish?
I have no idea. No social media, so no good pictures on this one. She's looking in Paradise and Chico in Jackson, California.
Oh my God, that's up north.
Okay, 449, 459, 465. Maybe you can get a referral out of it.
Yeah.
Chico.
Did you send it?
Yeah. Did you get it?
Not yet.
Okay, let me try to see if I can see it again. Yeah, I don't even see it on here anymore. I'm pretty sure it went through.
Lydia Nasasi.
Yeah, you see it now?
No, I see it on my email.
Yeah. So just hit refresh.
I did. I got a phone number over here. I can call her.
There you go. I'm gonna try to call one right here. 805. Are you making the call or you waiting?
I am.
Yes, Papa. Hello.
Hello, Lydia.
Yes,
Hi, this is Silverio Martinez from Century 21. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. The reason why I'm calling you is because we noticed that you have visited our website, and I was just reaching out to see if you find what you're looking for, or maybe you can give me an idea of what you're looking for so I can help you better.
Which website was that?
That is the Ventura County Short Sales.com. Mm-hmm. No?
I don't remember.
Oh, because we have, I mean, on our website, people register on our websites, and so we do have your name and your phone number and your email address in here. And it looks like you've been looking for some properties up north in Paradise City or somewhere on there, like central, California. Is that correct?
Yeah, but I think my son was the one checking maybe because he asked me that I wanted to look around.
Ah, okay. That's possible. And are you in the market to buy right now? Are you looking for something to buy?
Not right now. Not right now.
Were you thinking about buying in the future? Is this your first time buying?
Yes.
Okay. What are you looking for? How big is your family?
We have five.
Five.
Family of five.
Okay, family of five. So you're probably gonna need a house, a 4-bedroom house.
Yes.
Right? And currently, where do you live right now?
In Canoga Park.
Canoga Park. Okay. So you live in LA, and you want to stay in the same area, Canoga Park area. Well, over here, this is San Fernando Valley, Canoga Park, Northridge, Reseda, all that area, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And you want to stay in the same area? You want to stay in San Fernando?
We were just looking, but I think we're not ready now because of this corona virus.
Yeah, I know
I think
this.
we'll be looking maybe next year.
Yeah, right now it looks like a lot of things have put on hold because of the virus crisis. But here's what I can do for you. I can, if you want me to, I can have you give you information. I can send you an email. We got your email. I can send you information and tell you exactly what the process is, since you it's the first time buying for yourself, and there's some programs that are that help with the down payment assistance and closing costs for the first time home buyers. So there are good programs out there that can help you save some money, or even if you have money, not to bring money on your own in order to purchase. And would you like me to send you this kind of information?
Yes.
Perfect. Let me just double check the email for you. Just make sure I have. And it's Lydia Nastasi at yahoo.com. Is that correct?
Yes.
Lydia, do you speak Spanish?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Perfect. Let's see. Let's see. Any other question that I might have for you? Let me just double check this. I think that's no. I think that's pretty much it. Let me just send you that information so you have that with yourself, and then you can ask me any question. You can have um, any family members that might be involved in the loan. If they have any questions whatsoever, they can always reach out to me, and then I'll be happy to assist you with that. And at the same time, I just put you in my plan of action. And when you're ready, we can start talking about getting all the documentation ready to pre-approve you for a loan.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it, and you have a great day and stay safe.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
So what do you think, man?
It wasn't as good as the other one. My call, it wasn't. I think I hesitated too much when I was talking. She said that she's not ready to buy until next year, but I want to send her all this information in the email and say, hey, if you want to be ready for next year, these are the steps that we need to take. I want to get you set up, ready to buy, and then no rush. And when she said we're not ready to buy until a year, I should have just say, I work at my client's pace. There's no rush. Just want to give you the right information so you can make the right decision. I should have said that.
Yeah. No, you did. First, you did good. You ended well. Your last thing that you said, your tone at the end, the way you wrapped it up, try to do that earlier on. Don't wait till the end to end on that good note and sound caring and, stay safe, be healthy. I mean, that's great. Your empathy needs to hit sooner. That connection side needs to hit sooner, and then the trust will be there sooner. You also want to learn how to get them excited, especially about down payment assistance. She said household size of 5. Even when you started talking about it, you're talking about it, and it takes a while for you to get it out. And when you do, you're losing any type of excitement. When you're at your strongest, it's when I can hear it in your voice that you're excited to share something with them. I didn't hear any excitement on the down payment assistance. You got to pique their curiosity. You got to show them something different. She already had her excuses early on, and you got past those. So the positive thing that you did is you didn't let her excuses shut you down and give up. So you kept trying and you kept pushing. That's solid. That's the win, right? Now to get better, it's finding out, and that's why I was trying to throw out down payment assistance. I was trying not to talk because she was prime for getting her excited about down payment assistance. Once she said Canoga Park, so just so you know, down payment assistance works Ventura County, LA County, Santa Barbara County, and Kern County. Alex can do it in all those areas there. So I was already going to get to, if she was looking up north, like they were looking at properties up north, then I was going to say check their local area to find out what they have there. But this is what we have here. So the way I get them excited, and once she said she had and I thought when you asked about how big is your family, and she answered it, dude, she would have answered any question from that point on. But it was taking too long to really, you have to know where you're navigating through this. And I can tell you don't know where you're navigating as you're going through this. And they can sense that as well. So it's almost like you're winging it, and you have to have a clear direction of where am I trying to go with this? You knew you wanted to get her information. That's always the safe bet. That's always an easy out is, okay, I'm gonna get off the phone. I'm gonna email you this information. You can check it. Now you're hoping that that email can get them excited. It could, but it's the way I get them excited is I get them excited. So you said you're a first-time buyer. That's great. We love helping out first-time buyers, right? Not everybody bites on this, but it's true. We love helping out first-time buyers. We love to educate them on the process. We love to show them what it is, what it takes to get ready to buy a house, after you get your offer accepted, different ways you can negotiate, what's happening in the market right now. We love sitting down and talking to our clients face-to-face, but right now we're doing Zoom meetings for that, right? Would that be something you may be interested in? Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. That's my close for the appointment, right? It's a very soft, easy, we love doing this. Would that be something that you're interested in? No, not right now. Okay, that's fine, right? Then I'm still going to go through the conversation. Then I'm going to try to get them excited and say, well, you know what? We recently helped a first-time buyer who bought a house with $5,000 out of pocket, $5,000 out of pocket, bought their first home, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Their total payment was $2,600 a month. They got over $40,000 in down payment assistance. Is that something that you may be interested in? Yeah, I love programs. What else is out there? What is it? That's how you get them excited. That's what starts moving them to like, okay, thank you for reaching out to me, Severia. I had no idea that even existed, right? And how much money do I have to make? Oh, they only made $60,000 a year, or they only made $80,000 a year and they qualified for this. So if you can tell that story, you can paint that picture, bro, you're going to get the excitement. You're going to set the appointments. You're going to get them moving. Now it may still be 50-50, but bro, I'd say right now you got about a 5% chance that she would call a loan officer after you gave her the information right now. She's just not motivated enough. You got to spark that motivation. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying she would have been able to do it, but at least try, at least get to where you can get excited about it. So that's I hope this isn't coming off too, direct or
No.
I know you can take
I like it better like that than just being nice to it.
Good.
And no, I want to hear the raw.
Cool. Let's, I'll always be just straight up, and it's not, I can't say that, I don't want it to come across like I think I got it figured out. I know what works for me, and I know what's effective, and I've seen it. And it took a while before I got good on the internet calls. And you haven't even seen it yet. I mean, if you see the one where I set the appointment yesterday and I got it on video, I'll share it with you. You'll see how I break this thing down. And dude, I could have just set the appointment and been done in like 5 minutes. It was a 45-minute conversation. And I'm just peeling the layers back, just peeling it back, peeling it. By the end of it, she tells me her credit's in the low 600s, that she's got a single, she's a single mother with a 10-year-old daughter. She's an actress. She wants to buy out in Santa Clarita area. Her ex, who she's going through separation, bro, everything came out, everything. And she didn't start off with that. It took a level of trust before she finally started telling me that, but I had to get her excited about the down payment assistance. Then I realized, okay, she's already pre-approved up to $600K. Because of my experience, I already know that she's more than likely makes too much money to qualify for the best down payment assistance that's available. So there's down payment assistance A, which is the best, where they get the most amount of money, the forgivable money, all of that. That's A. That's 80% or below AMI. So household size of 4, it's $85,000. They can make up to $85K if they have 4 people in their family. She said 5. So they could probably go up to 90-ish, 90,000. So if it were me, what I would do is I'd call Alex, call Alex Vega, or I do some research, go to vccdc.org. They have a household size sheet that I don't know if they post it because they always want you to have to call them directly. But that sheet tells you, okay, for a size 5 family, if they make up to 90 or 95,000, they fit 80% or below AMI. Dude, a lot of people, I would not be surprised if she qualifies for that.
What's
Right
the AMI?
now, AMI is area median income. So they're looking at how big their house is, and because the median income in SoCal is so high, 80,000, any part of the country is doing well. Here, it's low income. So they qualify for grants, money that's forgiven. So right now, it's a 4-to-1 match. You come in with 5,500, they'll match 22,000. 22,000 after 5 years is forgiven. That's free money for them. They don't pay any of that back. They just have to own the property, first-time buyer, intend to occupy the property. They can buy any home on the market, and then any home. It doesn't have to be a low-income home. And then when they go to sell it, they can sell it to anybody. So they make all the equity in the property. After 5 years, every year, 20% is forgiven. So if they're only there for 2 years, 40% of that 22 is forgiven. So almost, that's like, I don't know, it's like $9,000. So 9 drops off after 2 years. So then all they owe is the remainder of that, and they just pay it off just like a lien, like anything else. But dude, it's free money. Why wouldn't you take advantage of that if you could qualify for it? You're getting $22,000 from the state. Well, now they're doing up to $45,000 for people that are under 80% below. So you can get up to $45K forgivable money. I don't know how much. If it's a 4-to-1 match, then you're going to have to come in with about $10,000. So those details aren't out yet, but that's what Alex was talking about on that video last week that I did with him, that they haven't even started marketing it, but they've already signed off. They have the money ready to go. Well, that's only the first part. Now they have layered financing. So before they were doing like $70,000 in down payment assistance. When I talked to Jesus this morning, Jesus said they can go up to like it's like 140 to 170. It's something crazy in total down payment assistance. So some of it's forgiven. The 45 is forgivable. The rest of it is 3% simple interest. So simple is different than compound interest. Compound interest is your regular interest that you see just keep getting bigger and bigger. Simple is flat. So if it's $30,000 for 3%, that's $900 a year in interest, flat. It doesn't keep accumulating. It's just $900 every year. That is interest on 30,000. So if they do 60,000, then it's 1,800, right? And it just keeps adding up like that.
Right.
So if they got 45 plus 60, they get 105,000 in down payment assistance. And on that 60, they're only paying an extra 1,800 a month, but they don't have to pay that in their month, or no, I'm sorry, 1,800 a year, dude, not a month, 1,800 a year. That's not part of their actual payment. So they can qualify for more, but they can actually, their payment is less. So it can get rid of mortgage insurance, knock out $200-300 off that, because now you have all this down payment assistance. It's the way the loan is structured. It's actually some of what Mark was talking about yesterday, that he was saying they're doing a first and a second. That's to get rid of some of the mortgage insurance, or to get a little bit lower rate. So they're doing like an 80-20 loan. It's a similar type of concept. That's what these guys are doing, but they're doing like 3 and 4 layers of loans. So it's an awesome program. You don't have to know all those nuances the way I just explained it to you. You just got to have a rough idea. And most importantly, you can say, look, with very little money out of pocket. These are the people that fit in this box. Very little money out of pocket, but they got good jobs, good quality jobs that they've been doing. They haven't owned a home in the last 3 years. They qualify as a first-time buyer. They did 4 years ago, and they sold it 4 years ago and haven't written off taxes in 3 years. They're a first-time buyer. They lost their home 7 years ago. They're a first-time buyer. Does that make sense?
Yep.
And then the last one is if they went through a divorce or a separation, and it doesn't even have to be a full year. If they just recently went through a divorce and they have a certified divorce paper that it's documented and they can submit that, they qualify as a first-time buyer, even though they just owned a house 2 years ago or a year ago, and they went through a divorce. Now they're a first-time buyer. So those are all categories for first-time buyers. That's who can qualify for it. So that's why I get excited when I hear that opportunity and you're speaking to them, because of my history with them. So I'm trying to share that with you so you can get somebody excited about it. And you know what? More times than not, if they're a solid buyer and they make good income, they can't take advantage of that program. So you got to be careful in that situation.
What's the income limitation?
Well, it's that 80% or below AMI. So if it's a single person, it's going to be around 50-ish, 50 to 60K. If it's two, then it'll be in the 60 range. If it's three, you're going to be up in the 70 range. If it's four, it's 85. If it's five, it gets up to about 90-ish, right? You can go up to, I think, like seven. It's like 7 people that are all part of the household. So that's like a husband and wife and 5 kids, or husband, wife, brother, and 4 kids. If they're all in the home and they're all part of the household, they'll qualify and use it for that many people. So, that's another way to do it as well. And then, but they have to take all their incomes, then they got to check all their credits. It's a lot, dude. It's a lot of work, takes a little bit more time. Again, this is for you to offer something different that every other agent who they're talking to doesn't have this information. So when you can do this, you got a hook. So we already have our hook of we got access to properties before they hit the market or good deals, that thing. This to me is a much bigger, better hook that will get a lot more people, especially that are looking on our website, especially if they're looking at mobile homes, right? She wouldn't be a good candidate because she's trying to buy it for somebody else. It's got to be something that you intend to occupy. But if she was looking at mobile homes and didn't realize there was this down payment assistance money out there, she's got money. She says she's got 20%, no problem, right? So she's not that candidate. But somebody else who's got good income, who's got good credit, who's got good debt to income ratios, but they just don't have the money down, but they've been just, making 80,000 a year. I think 80, 85 is perfect for the last, 2 or 3 years. They're making about 85K. They got a household, husband, wife, and 2 kids. Bro, it's money. Like you can't beat this program if you get 45,000 of forgivable money. And I don't even know if I'd promise 45 right now. I'd probably say 22. Say, look, you can get 22,000 of forgivable, and then if it gets better, they're even more happy, that they talk to you. But who doesn't want 22,000 of forgivable money when they're buying their first home? So a lot of people have been able to take advantage of these programs, man. It gets them into the first one, then they make equity. So the one I was telling you that 5,000 out of pocket, bought in Oxnard over by the Vineyards, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. They bought at 333 with a 450 HOA. Their total payment was 2,600. They came in with 5. I negotiated 2,000 credit back. They got a check back for 2,000. So really they came in with $3,000, dude. Got the down payment assistance, had a payment they could afford. Their jobs both increased in terms of income. They sell it 2 years later. They walk away with 50,000 in equity down. So 3,000 to 50,000. 2 years later, now they bought in Camarillo at 600,000. But their first one, they went through down payment assistance. It actually wasn't through BCCDC. It was through Jason Harrelson with CalHFA. Mark and Darcy Richardson could do the CalHFA. So when I say category A, category B, I never finished it. A is 80% or low. That's called low income. Low income buyers are in A. B is moderate income. Guess what that goes to? 190,000 qualifying, bro. 190K. Everybody can qualify for that moderate. Why don't we hear about that program? Because it's a lot of work. The loan officers don't make as much money. They rather put them in an FHA product and get paid more money is really what it comes down to, man. According to what Jason Harrelson tells me right now is the cost is too expensive for the buyers to do it. They pay a higher interest rate. So the rate isn't as good as these sexy rates they'll see online for 3.5% or 4%. It'll be like 4.5%. If everything else is at 4%, it'll be like 0.5% higher. However, with all the layered financing, you knock out mortgage insurance. Yeah, you're paying an extra 0.5%, but you got no mortgage insurance. So you're saving $200 a month. So even though your rate is a little bit higher, maybe knocks up $25, you're saving $200 off that mortgage insurance. So it's worth it. So you got to do a whole analysis to see, okay, is FHA the best route to go, or CalHFA that has conventional or FHA under CalHFA? CalHFA is a state program. Jason and I used to do a lot of deals. Even when I worked at BCCDC, I was already doing deals with Jason Harrelson because he could get it done in 30 days. Where with BCCDC, actually with Mark just said 45 days on regular stuff. So now everybody's regular is 45. So BCCDC, you need to say 45, potentially up to like 60. You need even more time because again, you're dealing with 3 or 4 lenders that it's like you're fitting it into this circle, to this circle, to this circle, to this. And it's got to fit through every single one of those underwriter requirements. So they do a lot more work up front. They don't just say, yes, you're pre-approved. You got to get everything into them. You got to keep getting information. It could take a while before they give you that full approval. But once they do, they know it fits through every single one of those different lender requirements and that you're good. So they do a lot up front and then coach through the way. And it's a lengthier process, but again, is it worth the wait? I think so, if you can take advantage of it. And now you can buy something. So 90% of their people that they help out would not be able to buy a home without their products. 90%. So they had a study done on how many deals that they've closed. So that means when they have 7 borrowers, like they did last month, all in escrow, 6 of them would not have been able to purchase if they weren't using those products. 6 out of 7. That's how big it is. So it's going to open your reach so much more the more that you know it.
I want to call, what's his name? Alex Vega?
Alex Vega. Yep.
Did you send me his information?
Yeah. I know it off the top of my head. 805-896-1296.
805-196.
805-896.
896.
Yeah. 1296. But I'll confirm it right now. That's his cell. Yeah, let them know you're the homie. 805-896-1296. Yeah, try to set up a time. Watch the videos too that we did, because he explains a lot of it. I know it's long. Just kind of go through it just to get a good understanding. So that way you'll at least have a basis. And then when you talk to him, he'll know that you already have a good start. And then just say, hey man, I would love to set up a time to sit down and really understand this, or attend one of those home buyer workshops. So they do 8-hour home buyer workshops. So when you do this product, you have to sit through that 8-hour class. You don't personally as an agent need to, but it's a good idea to do it. If you can sign up for one of those, right now they're doing them online. Sit through the class, go through the whole certification, and then when you do that, if you want it, I don't know if you could, you own a house, so you wouldn't be able to do it, but you'll at least have a reference point so you can educate other people of what to expect when they go through that class. It may be worth it someday. But what some agents will do is they'll only listen to the lending side and the realty side, and then all the rest they're not concerned about, but they'll talk about credit. They'll have the counselors come in and coach them on credit, on savings. They'll have a home inspector come and do his portion. They'll have homeowners insurance come in and speak about that piece. So that 8 hours, it's a HUD certified class. That's a requirement that when people go through this down payment assistance, they have to get that certificate. And if they go online, it's $100. If they go through them, it's $25, but there's a coupon code, so it's free. So it's free through them or $100 online. And now they're doing it online anyways, but it's still free. It's $25, 25, and then the coupon. So just another good thing. But the more that you understand this sooner, you'll see what I'm talking about, bro. You're gonna start just plugging them in.
Hey, can you do me a favor when you get a chance? Can you like send me an email with when we first started talking about this person that I just called, how to approach that? Because I like that the way it was lined up.
Cool. Well, I have this recorded, so I'm gonna upload it and I'm gonna just send it to you. Just go back to it and just.
There you go. Okay, never mind.
That's okay. That's why I'm recording all of these, dude. Just so we can go back through it and I'm gonna share it, with other people so they can learn and we don't have to keep doing the same thing. The more we have it on video, it's just we're gonna streamline everything. You know what I mean? And get this thing down. But nah, bro, you did awesome. I can't just transplant this into your head, you know what I mean, from the experience and the different things I've done, just like you can't do the same for me. There's different things that you're going to attack it. And when you explain, like, yeah, I didn't want to give her the space rent information. Now I get why. At first it's like, dude, it's right there. Like, give it to her. You know what I mean? Like, do it. But now I get why you didn't, which makes a lot of sense. And that may be something I may be a little bit more mindful about myself. You know what I mean? I'm serious.
It's right there. Just give it to her.
I know. I'm like, why isn't he? It's like, really? It's not that.
You're like, this guy's so slow.
I was like, you're killing me, Smalls. But hey, you did it. So now close it, bro. Call her up. Get that thing locked up. You know what I mean? So, all right, brother. Well, let's wrap this up. Nice job.
Right, homie.
And, we'll be back on. So tomorrow morning, I'm doing the mastermind group at 9. And
then at 10, we're doing calls, right?
And we're doing calls. Yeah.
Okay.
If you can do the 9 though, I'd like you to be a part of that. We already
I'll
got
be there.
Yeah, we got like
Yep.
6 or 7 already signed up for it. So, all right, brother. Well, let's make some money.
Yes, sir.
All right. Have a good day, brother.
You too.
We'll see you.
Thanks.